Let's talk about Taiwanese beef noodle soup. It's Taiwan's national dish, but we very much imported the soul of this from Sichuan, China. During the Chinese Civil War, much of the KMT Air Force were based in Sichuan, and in 1949, when they lost the war and fled to Taiwan, the KMT needed to house this sudden influx of 1.2 million refugees and soldiers. So, they built government-subsidized community housing known as 眷村. Now, enter Liu Mingde, one of the many pilots from Sichuan that fled to Taiwan, now living in the military village in the south of Taiwan, in an area called Gangshan, inside the southern city of Kaohsiung. And side note, Gangshan shares the same Chinese characters as the city of Okayama because it was literally named after Okayama by the Japanese during their colonization. In 1950, our guy Liu Mingde was dismissed from the Air Force without benefits, kicked out of the military village, and had fallen on hard times. So he started selling homemade Sichuan doubanjiang his wife was making, mostly to the homesick soldiers that used to be his neighbors. The Sichuan-style doubanjiang was a massive hit. The spicy and funky depth of the fermented chilies and fava beans was pretty much the gateway to Sichuan food becoming massively popular in Taiwan. Not only did it cure the homesickness of these Sichuan soldiers, but it also unlocked a whole new way of seasoning food for everybody else. And one of the dishes being thrown together was the humble beef noodle soup. Many people have argued about the origins of beef noodle soup, whether or not it existed in Sichuan before 1949. It most likely did. But today, the Taiwanese beef noodle soup has seen such crazy evolution throughout the generations, it more than qualifies to be in its own category. I would argue that the beef noodle soup scene in Taiwan has never been hotter than it is right now. There have been so many new restaurants that focus on the beef noodle soup that it's brought this dish to a whole new level of royalty. Maybe some of you have seen this episode on Bon Appetit. And as for our guy Liu Mingde, well, he created the very first doubanjiang factory in Taiwan called Mingde Foods. Today, they are an impressively large company that exports their sauces and goods all over the world. Next time, pick up this jar and taste a little bit of history.